From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Dylan Peters, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now at the plate, Darren James, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Runner back safely. James on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Geary has a play. 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition.
Stand up.
So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And there are 2 away now. Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Center fielder, Alan Hansen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take it back.
Coming to the plate now, David Haynes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Darren James. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Up next from Miami, Henry Tamori. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-2, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, James makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Posey at second. Belt on at first with two down. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Pops this one up. Rivera shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Jesse McClellan.
Number 30, Jesse McClellan.
Ready with the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. James ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A look at our line score. Standing in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Henry Tamori. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Longoria. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Rivera. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but yeah.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. James ranging back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. San Francisco led this game from the third inning on and never. Light rain in the forecast today, but they've decided to leave the roof open here, so we'll see how it plays out. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Ready now, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now batting, Buster Posey. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Henry Tamori. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Henry Tamori.
Little flare out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there.
Settling in now, Cameron Perkins. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the air out to left. James giving chase. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants 1. Digging in, Darren James. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perkins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Alex Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Belt, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to South Florida following this. Stepping in, Alex Herrera. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. James racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in with the bases loaded, Henry Tamori, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Mario Cortez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
0-1 the count. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's Buster Posey now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time.
Now to the plate, Darren James. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So he will touch him. Slam. And it's now 7-4.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Digging in now, Travis Leroy. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Sean Piper. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
7-4 the final finish today. The San Francisco Giants put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Hunter Strickland gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Brad Hand records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
The 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. James is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Darren James, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
So digging in now, Levi Trevino, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Fly ball to straightaway left. James waits on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Striding in now for the Nats, Johnny Layton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in, Sean Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James is in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can... Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Two and 0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Goodwin. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James moves over. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Sean Cortez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch.
Into the box, Levi Trevino. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, James. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his career totals, James is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Trevino. And there's 1 down now. In now is Anthony Rendon. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 out.
Digging in once again, Levi Trevino. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in right in left center for the second out. Striding in once again, Tyler Wade. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a...
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate and on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Last strike here for the Giants. And the changeup is way low that time. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. This is pulled into right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Washington jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steven Strasburg wins his team. Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the San Francisco Giants. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother, Tyson Ross, who also was a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix. 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Trevino is right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the curly W on D.
Into the box now, Larry Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, James. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Layton moves over. 2 down. Digging in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Henson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Turn, dig.
Henson rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pops this one up. VR over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brandon Crawford.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Giants 2 and the Nationals nothing.
Now batting, 3rd baseman. He
pulls this one in the air out to left. James coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. So striding in, Levi Trevino. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is under this one, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Stunning shot there of the Capitol as we welcome you back to Nationals Park here in D.C. Andy Unger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count. Just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And they get the double play at third.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
This evening's game finishes. And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Weber is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everything.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Joe Panik.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Giants. Brad Hand comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score today. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the San Francisco Giants. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren James, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game. First game.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Layton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants lead. Coming to the plate now, Levi Trevino comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding forward now, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Too high, 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. The 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Darren James already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pulled toward right center field. Cortez sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He went down on strikes last time up. Popped up.
Stand up, right here, right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now is Anthony Rendon. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for... So stepping in, Johnny Layton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Johnny Layton.
The 1-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as is now a 7-3 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. San Francisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Madison Bumgarner wins for the league best 15th time as he turns in 8 strong innings. Summertime by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the... In now, Darren James. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Darren James. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Cespedes. He's got it 1 away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Andreas Zamora, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is line to left. James will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Digging in, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
High in the air out toward shallow right. Peralta is over. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Comes set and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Peralta is there. Get out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. This pitch is popped up. Duffy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ground ball left side. Crawford dives. What a stop. Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sliced hard on the ground. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Line drive to left. James will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
3-2 the finish. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight the second of 4 to begin. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. On the ground to the left side. Goodrum is there, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next to bat for the Giants, Darren James. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in 2nd place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in 2nd place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Ngope backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And here's a look at the hometown. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. James is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted the other way to left center. Bader moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. He was a double play victim last time around. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding into the box, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Panic is on his way home. He pulls into 3rd safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Ready once again, Jorge Bonifacio, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Dig. To the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Posey, the runner at second with one away. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's off the fourth archway.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
To his left, Wong. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate.
Well, with one away here, this is kind of the right idea, even though it didn't work. Worst case, you have first and third with two away. If you stay, you have second and third with two away. So there's not a huge difference there. Not the outcome they were hoping for, though.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge...
At the plate, Darren James. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ready on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And that'll bring up Gift and Gope.
Shortstop. Gift and Gope.
Sharp ground ball to third. And into left field for a one-out hit. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tommy Pham. His career line against Brad Hand. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. This is line to left. James is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes. Wednesday night baseball from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's game. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. At the plate, Darren James. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Number 75 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. James takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Ready now, Brooklyn Bridges. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. James comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And that'll bring up Gift and Gope. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes going back,
go hard, you
but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The relay throw, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in, Jorge Bonifacio. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Another good. Now batting, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. And their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Now in the box, Jorge Bonifacio. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 1-2. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they wind Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Final line score tonight.
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Digging in, Darren James. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Taken in by Wong. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Settling in now, Darren James. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
1-1. Hit out toward second. Holt ranges to his right. And there's out number 2. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting. At the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. striding in for Oakland. Matt Olson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bumgarner has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it.
So coming to the plate, Darren James. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Darren James.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-2. Dig, dig, dig. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And that 1 run held up. Saturday Night Baseball here on the show from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Now to the plate, Darren James. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And Dan Zero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pinder. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lined.
Here's Brock Holt now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Brock Holt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, James. 1 out. And the throw in gets away from him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Digging in now, Jorge Bonifacio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Jeanette over at second. James at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Pinder. And that retires the side. So 2 runs. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. A 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike.
Stepping up now, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
That's lifted the other way out to left. James giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings up Chad Pinder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Now at the plate, Darren James. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
That ball's hit hard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
James leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw. And the runner back. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Back now in Northern.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you. Jacob Faria starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 2-1 home. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Nunez is there, and he's got it for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Castro moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job.
Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James. In there, a base hit. Big A blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort.
So digging in now, Edmundo Castro. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Darren James. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. James is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Into the box, Allen Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. James is off of first with 2 away. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Popped up. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. In the air now out to left field. James moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So this has been another. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Darren James. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. The 0-2 once more. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Giants lead it 2-1. Stepping in, Chad Pinder, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward the alley in left center. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Darren James. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. Morrison is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And here's Renato Nunez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Here's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
8